Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Cherries. They gave me a voucher to spend to try out their service, and today I'm going to show you what I bought. So Cherries is a shopping app, which is kind of foreign to me. I'm not usually into app shopping, but I'm going to show you it. They have everyday essentials like groceries, household and personal care, and week to week, everything changes all the time. So I'm going to show you the app because I honestly was not into app shopping at all. But this is like Instagram. This is Instagram shopping. I have never seen an app like this. You can also get money off with their schemes like team buying. So if you buy at the same time as a friend, you can get some cash back to spend on the site. You also get Cherries points, which is basically like a reward scheme. And if you've never shopped on Cherries before, I have got a code for you in the description for your first purchase. And if you are an existing customer, you can get free shipping with a different code. Everything is going to be in the description for you. Let's get into the box. A lot of stuff. When it arrived, he was like, what have you ordered? Honestly, it would be hard to say in a word. It's so much. Right, I'm just going to start. String. You might be wondering why I bought string. So I've got some plants in the garden that are climbers, and I keep thinking, I don't know how I'm going to, at one point I was pegging them to things with clothes pegs. I don't know how I'm supposed to tie these back specifically. String is really going to give you a good cross section of like what you can get from Cherries, because I got a serious mix. Zaflora. I got seasonal Zafloras because it's August, but in my mind, it's already Christmas. Cinnamon is not usually my jam, but I'm interested to see what this one smells like. It's warm cinnamon, but it's not like an appley cinnamon, I'm guessing, which is what I don't like. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's disinfectant as well, it's a little bit like medicine-y cinnamon. I'll be interested to see when I actually put it in with the water. Cranberry and orange I know I'm going to like. Winter morning, all-time favourite Zaflora fragrance. I'm not big on Zaflora, but this is where it started all for me. And spiced plum. So my house is going to smell autumn wintry from now. You can never have enough tea towels. And this totally fits my theme, my kind of blue, coastal-y kind of Hamptons, New England kitchen. Speaking of, this is not going in the kitchen. Oh, it might go in the kitchen, actually. Actually, do you know what? It might go in the kitchen. I got a porthole mirror. I only said the other day that I'm really trying not to lean into the, like, ship things in the coastal theme. I'm trying to rein it into, like, there's some blues, there's some rusticy things, but not go, and I've also got some, like, yeah, I suppose I have gone a bit shiplappy. A shiplap happy, if you will. Look how cute this is. When I initially ordered this, I thought I'd probably put it in the bar outside. I think this is so cute. It's only plastic, but it looks like, to look at it, it looks kind of like a wooden mirror, but it's not. It's very lightweight. Speaking of random purchases, this is very specific. This is a container. Just one. I didn't buy lots of them. This is one container, and this container is going to be for my biscuits. Just mine. I like my biscuits. Number one, they're probably always going to be chocolate. I like my biscuits to be in the fridge because they're chocolate, but I also like them to be in an airtight container. Because as soon as you open a pack of biscuits, there's a shelf life of about 2 hours before they go bad. Soft, in my mind. And so this is going to be very specifically for my biscuits. I was actually thinking of these this morning. So I got this. I'm not sure if what I've got right now is the same as this or not, just so that you've got the little lid of the box in your view. Can we still see it? Can we still see it? It might pop down any second now. So I'm using something like this to put on my toner and various things at the moment, but I don't think it's the same thing. So this is one of those cloths that you only need water and you can take off all of your makeup. And I don't know how I feel about those cloths, but I will use it with like micellar water, or I'll use it with a toner. And I just like this. It's really, really soft. I also like to do my chest and my arms and stuff with the glycolic acid with them. I'll let you know, because I've put off buying these because they are the makeup removery type. And I don't know if it's the same as the ones I have already. I don't know, but I'll let you know, because I love the size of these specifically for the body, and how soft they are. I realised I didn't actually show you what it was. It's called a cookie from W7. Now this is really what you can expect in terms of money saving stuff from Cherries, because they do loads of bundles like this, things where you can get 5 of something, 10 of something for a certain price. So I got 3 fancy looking fabric softeners. They say Heavenly Nectar from Comfort, perfume deluxe. Let me just see what this smells like. I mean, Heavenly Nectar. Oh my God, it smells like sherbet. Oh, that smells delicious. Don't drink fabric softener, kids. I got some Epsom salts because the Radox that I have loved and loved and loved just is not working for me at the moment, but I still feel like I need some salts in my bath because I'm very achy. I also like to put them in a container if I'm ever soaking my feet. Did I get some feet? Oh, I did. I'm going to show you what I got in a second. But these I think were £1. Very, very inexpensive, however much they were. And lavender fragrance. This is just like Febreze, right? Astonish Fabric Refresher. This said specifically online, well, neutralizes unpleasant odors. And then it said, okay, fabric refresher is on hand to bring the just washed freshness back to those hard to wash items like curtains or carpets, beddings. Oh, okay, but it does also say, give you a couple of extra days use out of your bedding or clothing before the big weekend wash. Right, so I bought this specifically for clothes because I've got clothes that I don't wear all the time, so they've been in the wardrobe for a while and it's a little bit musty. When I take them out, I don't have to wash the clothes again before I can wear them. But also, I've got some drawers in our bedroom and there just seems to be no ventilation whatsoever in the drawers or the bedroom. And I've got like a dehumidifier thing. It's a whole thing. But these particular drawers, as soon as I put the bedding in them, it doesn't matter how dry they are, they're not damp when they go in. Whenever this bedding comes back out again, you know, not that long, they're in there because I'm swapping. We've got 2 sets of bedding that I swap out, which seems weird from what I understand, but we have only got 2 sets of bedding. And when I come to pull out the other ones, they always smell really musty. So specifically, I bought these, or this, for clothes that I haven't worn for a while and just haven't been aired, but for bedding mostly. So it seems like with Febreze, this is the kind of thing that people usually use on like fabric sofas and things you can't clean, like a chair like this. But I'm actually going to use it on clothes. So I'm going to let you know how I get on with that. I'm hoping the fragrance isn't too strong. But I got that, and I also got this, different but the same, Lenore crease releaser, because I was talking about not ironing recently. I was talking about my love of a steamer, but I barely even use a steamer, definitely never use an iron. And a few people said you need to try a crease releaser spray. And I know that they had a few different fragrances of this on Cherries, but I've never used this before. Again, we'll keep you posted because there are just some items that have been in the wardrobe for too long. They've been kind of smushed up against each other, or, you know, some stuff I just refuse to iron unless I'm going to wear it because it's so thin and creasy. I mean, I literally never ever iron, never. But there'll be very, very occasional times where I get something out and I think I really want to wear that and I'm happy to iron it now. Or steam it, more likely. So I'm interested to see if I pulled out like my cotton jumpsuit that gets really, really creased. If I pulled that out the night before, sprayed all of this on, in the morning, will it be ready to wear? As if I've had like a magical ironing fairy. I don't know. Weird foot thing that I bought. I don't know if this is going to work. It's from Derma V10. Again, this was really, really inexpensive. It says starts working within 7 to 10 days. It seems to be the kind of product that I think it is. I used a foot mask thing a few years ago. I put it on, I left it for ages, and then basically a few days later, my whole foot peeled. And this is quite a popular thing. So it is really, really gross. I have photos, it's super gross. But it's quite expensive. So I'm interested to see if this one works. It does. I have used loads of foot peels in the past that haven't had this kind of stuff on it that says starts working. And I think they were more like a glycolic serum, so more like a smoothing. But this looks like it is actually the same kind of thing that peels off all of your skin. It says you've got to leave it on for 90 minutes. Towel dry feet, dead skin will begin to peel after 7 to 10 days. These are so cute. I'm always running out of these anyway. And I saw some that were black and I thought, oh, I'll get those. And then I saw these that are like different coloured ones, which I realise are for children. I mean, this is pink, clear and green. I mean, even says kids, but I wanted them. I don't think I've ever tried this before, incredibly, because I know I've seen it. This is called the Glow Commotion. And while I was shopping, I absolutely had that song in my head because I'd seen Glow Commotion. It reminds me of the Balm Mary Luminizer. It's the Glow Commotion from W7. And because I'm going to do another... Oh, that's quite nice. It's not too frosty at all. It's quite warm, actually. I'm not going to show up in this light at all. It's got that weird, like, it's kind of bright but dull. It's a really strange day today. Because I'm going to do my Budget Beauty Month on my other channel in September, I thought I would start picking up some very, very affordable makeup just to kind of put it in the mix and see what I think of it. I also got this. I've tried cleansing sticks before and not enjoyed them, but I've also tried simple mask sticks and I thought they were quite good. So this is a simple skin detox charcoal cleansing stick, and it says deeply cleanses and purifies pores. So the idea is that you pop the top off, which, is this going to go everywhere? It's charcoal. Is it going to be black and... Ugh. Oh, here we go. So it looks like this. And you would do this on your face, rub it all in, wash it off. Now, the problem that I had with the one I had before was, I'm guessing this is going to be a bit harder, a bit firmer in texture, whereas the one that I had before was a cleansing balm stick. And so, number one, it just smushed down and it didn't really work all that well. But also it looked gross all the time because you couldn't really clean it because it was a balm, so it would melt. If this is a bit harder, then I'll be able to rinse it, let it dry, and then put the thing back on. I don't know. But I was interested to give it a go. One of the penultimate, this is the penultimate thing, bath mat. So, like I was saying, I like to have two of things. So when one thing goes in the wash, like the bedding, when one thing goes in the wash, we bring out the other thing. And we didn't have a spare bath mat for our ensuite. And this looked perfect because the one we've got right now is like a zigzaggy pattern in this kind of a beige. It's similar, but it was a lot more expensive. Whereas I really do quite like this one as well. And it's a good size as well for a bath mat. What do we think? And the last thing I got is fun, just a bit of fun, and I can't wait to give this to Milo in a minute. They had loads of these for planting herbs and stuff in the garden. So you could just do like a little herb garden with all these little things popping out. They were really, really cute. I don't really have space, I don't think, for a herb garden. I mean, maybe next year I'll see. My garden is getting out of control, so I don't think I need more things. But the reason I bought this was not that long ago, Milo, who is 9, my son, we were talking about like butlers. And he was talking about something, and then he went, he was like, I can't quite remember how this happened. He was like pretending to be like the Lord of the Manor or something, like doing a character. And he was like, anyway, chives, get to my car or do this, blah, 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 blah. And he thought that butlers were called chives. And it will never not tickle me. Do feel I should probably clarify. Jeeves is what he meant, but chives. Chives. It's like a running joke, and I'm going to give him this and he's going to love it. So that's everything that I got. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. They've got loads of cleaning things. They have loads of like snacky things. Lots of little homewares. I mean, you could lose hours to that app. And like I say, there are loads of ways to save money as well. You get your points for shopping. If you do your team buying, if you make sure that your friend is also shopping at the same time, you save your cash back. Don't forget to use my code below if you are going to be shopping for the first time or you want free delivery if you're a returning customer. And if you've got any questions that I feel I can answer or can ask them to answer, leave us a comment and let me know. But yeah, have you shopped with Cherries before? Let me know what kind of things that you buy, because I think probably I'm going to be more in the cleaning camp. I think I'm going to be back for all of the minis of florist that they sell and like mass purchasing of laundry detergents, etc. But let me know, and I will let you know how I get on with some of the crazier products that I purchased.